Hey everyone, it's me, B3, back with another movie reaction review. This is not a movie, that's an action figure. Today's film, is a foreign film. Godzilla against Mechagodzilla. Dope film, starring my favorite Mechagodzilla, Mechagodzilla 3, Kiryu, in his first form. Very awesome, very nice. Movie's from like 2002. Part of the Millennium series. And the Millennium series of Godzilla was like, each film in that series was a sequel to the original 1954 film. But this is the only one of those movies that got another sequel. I think the plan was supposed to be like, find whichever one made the most money was going to get the sequels, and then this one got the sequel, but then they were like, fuck it, let's end the Godzilla series with that trash movie Final Wars, which was not a good swan song. But luckily, Godzilla's back in America and Japan. Woo! I'm such a tool. I don't know why. I'm acting like I'm high or some shit. I'm just excited to finally get to do something fun and artistic today, because all I've done today is apply for jobs and fucking work on a cow farm, which is not fun, by the way. It's so exhausting. I'm exhausted right now, but I'm like, you know how when you're like really tired and it's like 1 in the morning and you're on like this high and you're laughing and shit for no reason? That's me right now. So, Godzilla against Mechagodzilla. I'm going to give you the read-up on the back of the box here. After 4 years of scrupulous preparation under the Prime Minister, a new invincible robot, MECHAGODZILLA, has now reached completion, armed with various weapons, including the most powerful gun in history that can destroy anything in the world, an absolute zero cannon. It shoots out of the chest, and it pretty much breaks the laws of thermodynamics. It's pretty dope. Akane Yashiro is transferred to join the Mechagodzilla team as an operator who controls the mechanical monster, and she is so cute. As soon as Mechagodzilla starts on his test run, the huge shadow of Godzilla begins to rise from the depths of the ocean. The battle of the century is going to take place between Godzilla and Mechagodzilla, and it's actually a dope movie. It might actually be my favorite Mechagodzilla movie. This is my favorite Mechagodzilla. Kiryu, he's right behind me, actually. Hold on. Fuck me. Oh, there he is. That's how he looks in Godzilla Tokyo SOS from 2003, but, you know, same Mechagodzilla, just some different weapons. But yeah, I think this is a pretty cool movie. They do something new with Mechagodzilla. This isn't the first time Mechagodzilla has been made by the humans. There was a human-made Mechagodzilla in Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2 in the Heisei series. That's what I was trying to think of. Heisei. And that Mechagodzilla I don't even like. I don't even like that Mechagodzilla. This is my favorite Mechagodzilla. It's an actual cyborg. It's got Godzilla's bones in it. It's a DNA computer. They had to divide the spinal cells to make this guy. So it's an actual cyborg and not a fake cyborg like the one in the original Mechagodzilla movie is, where the aliens all call it a cyborg, but it's not a cyborg. Oh man, now I'm thinking about Tatsura. I can't do that right now. But I'll cry. But this Mechagodzilla kicks ass. Probably the most powerful Mechagodzilla we've had. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, the original Mechagodzilla, he's weird. But this Mechagodzilla, I think, has the coolest design, the coolest weapons. He defeats Godzilla. He wins. And in the other Godzilla movies, Mechagodzilla doesn't win. Some of that is because there's interference. Like, Mechagodzilla has always been one of Godzilla's, like, strongest opponents. Mechagodzilla is right up there with King Ghidorah, you know? So, like, in the original Mechagodzilla movie, Godzilla only wins with the help of King Caesar. In the next one, Godzilla only wins because the humans interfere, and that's a huge spoiler, and I'm not going to really talk about that. In Mechagodzilla 2, Godzilla only wins because Fire Rodan's corpse lands on him, and he absorbs its soul. It's weird. But, and that's the only reason Godzilla wins there. He gets his red spiral beam, and that's how he defeats Super Mechagodzilla in Mechagodzilla 2. And in this one, Godzilla doesn't get any help. And Godzilla loses. Godzilla loses. So all those fanboys out there that think Godzilla's invincible, just watch the movie. He loses. Godzilla surrenders in the end. He retreats. He loses. And then in the movie after this one, he is defeated straight up. He dies. Probably drowns or some shit. Or not. You know, it's concluded. But I think there's like an after credit scene in Tokyo SOS. But yeah, this is definitely a good movie. It's a good movie. It brings new stuff to the table for MECHAGODZILLA. Maybe not much new stuff for Godzilla himself, but this movie is not only in continuity with the 1954 Godzilla movie, but it's also in continuity with War of the Gargantuas, which is pretty interesting. Which I guess means it's also in continuity with Frankenstein Conquers the World, aka Frankenstein vs. Baragon. So that's weird. Also in continuity with the original Mothra film, and Tokyo SOS shares that continuity as well, and has Mothra in it, actually. So yeah, check out this movie. Definitely check out Tokyo SOS. Tokyo SOS is one of those rare instances where the sequel is better. Tokyo SOS is better than Godzilla against MECHAGODZILLA. Good way to kind of keep the title of Godzilla vs. MECHAGODZILLA, but without actually saying Godzilla vs. MECHAGODZILLA again. Very cool. Very excited. I like this movie. I literally just watched it right now. I mean, I slept through the middle of it, but I've seen it so many times. I know everything that happened. So, I just farted. So, that's it. Thank you all very much for your support. Please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out all the links in the description below, Facebook, Twitter, etc. We'll have more monster movies, more kaiju movies, more Godzilla movies coming at you soon. That's it. Thank you all once again, and I'll see you all later.